Hello and welcome. I will be recreating the critical zone through an enclosed terrarium to mimic the hydrologic cycle. The critical zone is the outermost layer of the Earth's crust, which encompasses all life on Earth. This zone includes layers of rock, water, soil, and air. In this build, the hardest layer to represent is the water layer, because in the critical zone, rainwater is transformed to groundwater and then to stream water. And because of the limited space in the terrarium, a layer of water is difficult to show. For the layer of vegetation, I rummaged through some soil in our garden and found some moss and some small plants. This layer represents much of what humans interact with above ground. To finish the layer of vegetation off, I searched for some cool rocks to add to my terrarium, and I unintentionally came across a couple of sedimentary rocks. As you can see, these rocks contain layers that were deposited particles and minerals that were cemented together over a long period of time. Here's an example of another sedimentary rock where you can more clearly see the layers. It's fascinating how the orange striped layer is slightly curved, proving that the cementing can also be molded to the sediment underneath. And that completes the building portion of the terrarium. And for the water. Now that the water has been added, we can enclose it with some saran wrap. The second I seal the terrarium, water starts to evaporate and form clouds, and then condensate onto the side of the glass, which is how nature's water cycle works. Water evaporates into the clouds, comes down as rainwater, runs off to streams and lakes, and then evaporates again in an infinite loop. This is what we call the hydrologic cycle.